A hospital after being mauled by a friend's dog. He was taken to University Health by ambulance, and the dog taken by the parish and quarantined at Caddo Parish Animal Shelter. We're going to warn you, the photos you're about to see are somewhat graphic. Bia Roldan joining us now live. Bia, you spoke with the victim's family. How is he doing right now?
John, I'm here in front of University Health. This is where James Rohrer is being treated. His wife tells me that his blood pressure has stabilized and he is now recovering. Although that wasn't the case after the attack. She tells me her husband was bleeding profusely when he was first brought in on Monday. She says the victim was visiting a friend and petting his pit bull. On his way out, the dog attacked him, biting him in the groin, ripping up his arms, biting his face and the top of his head. She says the same dog bit her husband back in September, but they chose not to report what happened. This time around, she wants consequences.
I've got dogs of my own. If my dogs were capable of doing this and they did this to someone, I would want them euthanized.
I reached out to the dog's owners, but they weren't available on the phone or at home. Now, the victim's wife tells me there are two lessons to take away from this. First of all, always get your pets vaccinated. And of course, if you're bitten, file a report immediately. Live in Shreveport, Bia Roldan, KTBS 3 News.
Important information to protect the next person who's possibly in line. That's Bia Roldan reporting. Thank you, Bia. Right now, the dog monitored under a 10-day quarantine. According to a parish spokesperson, the owner of the dog has signed release papers giving the animal up to the parish. Other choices were to appeal the verdict or get the dog back under strict restrictions. You can read more on this story at ktbs.com.